How's everybody doing this morning? First of all, I want to thank Lauren Love for letting me speak up here. It's always been kind of something I wanted to do. I have been up on stage before, a long time ago. I was up here doing a Fortnite dance or something, And I did get to play in the band one time, and we had last year we had a panel. Jack likes to call it the flannel panel. It's just been great being up here, and well, as some of you guys may know, I've been going to this church pretty much my whole life, even before Momentum was here, and I've just been around this community for my whole life, and I've just been schooling Mike Love in basketball my whole life, and but before Momentum merged here. My grandpa started a church here as Twinsburg Church of Christ, but I never really saw much of the building. I was mostly downstairs, but the one time I was upstairs, I was around the little ramp down there, and my dad spilled coffee on my head, just pretty much about right there where me and my grandpa are standing. But a lot of times I was downstairs. It was mostly with Brenda, and it was a lot of fun, really. It was just great learning. It was just great learning from Brenda, and I really liked the one-on-one time, but I am glad we merged. As much as I liked just being down there, it was really nice to have all the new kids around and just like a whole new community. But it really didn't start until I went to summer camp for the first time when I met Evan and Journey. And I think the first thing I said to Evan and Journey was something about some creek in some corner, It's an inside joke if you know, you know. I remember being here before we merged downstairs, and we had been painting and getting the building all ready, and we painted the floor some bright blue, and it was, ugh. But it was more or less the same for a while. And wait, sorry. So, but before this building was ready, we went to the Cinemark in Valley View where we met for a while. And I remember Journey was downstairs with Nicole, and he had memorized pretty much every single book in the Old Testament. And for a piece of chocolate or something, I was just. This guy is such a tryhard, I bet. But when we first started meeting here as Momentum, it was just great to have all these people around, and just the group after church on Sunday. Anybody remember Ruckus? Ruckus? Way better than Unleashed at the Garfield Heights campus. That group with Bobby and Brady was just awesome. And I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but those mini chocolate muffins that we had every morning. But I was looking for more out of this church than just a hangout spot. So I talked to Lauren, and she helped me get baptized. I remember when we were downstairs, she had drawn a picture, and it was us on one side, a big cave, and then like God on the other side. And no matter how hard we tried, we couldn't jump over that without the grace. And I remember when I got baptized, my dad baptized me, and I was just wearing this awesome shirt with like stick figures and a peanut butter sandwich on it. Just an amazing shirt. And it was on Easter Sunday. But after I got baptized, I was just looking for something to do around here, so I helped with the lights. And back there was a little hole in the wall where I used to sit in this hobbit hole up there and run all the color lights and stuff like that. But it was just for a while, it just kind of felt like I was going because my parents wanted me to go. But the day I got my car, it was more like my choice, and I wanted to be there if my parents were there or not. I was really drawn in by the basketball and food, but I was kind of kept here by Dan's sermons and just how well he like wraps the real world into the scripture. No, and everything that's happened really leads up to now. It's really nice that all three generations of my family have been up here. My grandpa was the lead pastor, and my dad was up here for some nasty soda contest with Dan, and As much as we try to get my mom up here, she wouldn't do it. It's really awesome, just like the community that I've seen built here over the years, and I really think that even if I'm just up here to make people laugh and talk about Jesus, I really think that this church is one of the churches that just I want to do this with, and I really think that this church is just open for me and open for everybody, and it's going to be open for me for the rest of my life, and I'm just very grateful for all of you guys that come here and support.